Anyway, I'm better than most of people, right? 정말 잘하지? 계획이 없었어요 오늘. I had no plan. 네 말하면 됐잖아. Blue blood. My husband. I learned it from Anderson Cooper. Trust fund and blue blood entry level job. And there were so many expressions that I learned from Anderson Cooper. He said his mother is from blue blooded family, and he actually took the job post at an entry level at ABC, right? And he said that he actually had a huge trust fund. His brother, he's a late brother, Carter Cooper, who graduated from Princeton, just like my husband. My husband is a graduate of Princeton University, just like Michelle Obama. I'm not really great with the studying, but I have a very great memory. That's really the thing. Leonardo DiCaprio, so what? I know, it's like a saw. Even I've seen a knife, serrated knife. Have you ever seen that? If you go to Costco, everything is written in English also. Serrated knife. We actually said the jagged. Yeah, jagged is like a mezzanine. First and lowest balcony. It's a mezzanine. Yeah. I'm absolutely certain. If you go to like Metropolitan Opera or Lincoln Center, mezzanine. Yeah. Art house. Elbow. Ratchet up. 이거 조금 어렵네. 잠깐만요. 일단 come about happen 아니고. ratchet up. 이거는 올리는 거잖아. keep cranking. It's a cranking. notice인데 cranking. Cranking. It's not digging, right? Rush it back. Pour back. Ratchet up. It's cranking. 아니 이건 지금 무조건 풀어야 돼. 알겠어. ratchet up. 이렇게 올리는 것도 the ratchet down. move by degrees one twice. ratcheting it up. 그래서 cranking up. 약간 cranking up이랑 비슷하다고 생각하는데. Is that really digging? unearthing? 그런 뜻이 있나요? 오, 어렵다. pour, push back. push가 아니라 rush back. pour backwards 아닌 것 같지. move through digging head and I move by degrees in one direction only. 난 이건 것 같기도 하고. 이건 ratcheting, cranking이니까 one direction으로 간다는 걸 느꼈어. ratchet. 이건 plow. 그럼 이거는 plow 같지 않니? plow. 꼭 풀어야 돼, 네 스스로. plow through. 이건 내가 먼저 했는데 before, be tied 이런 거 다 내가 남의 걸 보지 않고 했는데 왜 인정했는지 되게 이상하다. What I really don't understand, 90% title were creation of my brain. They would never give me the credit for that. Move by degrees in one direction only. A bit of a moving bit, but to one side, one direction. Not really going both way, retching. I have to think twice about it. 한 번만 지금 바로 볼게요, 이거는. 일단 이거는 be tied before. These are really not the conditions that we should think about. Alright? Move by degrees, ratcheting it up. Cranking it up. Ratchet up. Inflation, like this sentence, the inflation rate. Ratchet it up. It's really soared. Alright, 이러면 ratchet up. The inflation rate's ratchet up. 이러면 막 올려주면. 이거는 plow에 가까운데 plow. Moving by digging. Pour back. Pour. 나 이건 다른 뜻 잘 모르겠다. 이건 나 진짜 모르겠어요. 이건 내가 인정해야 될 것 같아. 내가 무식해서 모르겠는데. ratchet. digging을 해야 되나? ratchet이라. 이렇게까지 자세하게 하니까 모르겠다. In one direction only. 이거 진짜 어렵다. 이거 맞추고 싶다. 잠깐만 시간을 줘도 되나? 맞추고 싶네. 아무것도 보면 안 되지. 이게 좀 가서 있었는데 move by digging. No, I'd rather stick with the one direction only going. Pour a rush back. Pour, I never really. Crank it up. It's really like crank it. Crank it, what do we say? The crank. Pushing it. Ratcheting it. I say put the screws on. But by degrees, a bit, little by little. But what do we actually say that when you say this? What does that mean? Move by degrees in one direction. Move a bit by bit. A little by little. In one direction without rambling. That means without making detour, going upwards and constantly, gradually going upwards, ratcheting. What if it says plowing? You don't really know what. 이건 내가 무식해서 다른 뜻을 모르겠어. Ratchet. Do we have a digging? Yeah, it sounds really reasonable, right? Digging is excavating. Ratcheting. It's plowing. What if they had a different meaning? Ratchet up. But the only sentence that I normally heard the sentence inflation rate ratchet it up. Ratchet it up. It just actually exploded. It just really went up. It's not really by degrees, a little bit. 약간 오른 게 아닌데. 고민되네. Inflation rate ratcheted up means it's soared. It just soared. That doesn't mean it just actually moved by degrees. Oh, it's really confusing. But do we have a really plowing meaning? plowing이 정말 있나요? plowing ratchet 있나? No. Do we actually say that till and plowing? My, can I? My answer is this. Move by degrees in one direction, ratcheting it up. 이거 할래. 이거 할게요. 답 확인해보자. 모르겠다. 내가 틀린 포기할게. 정말 맞다. 진짜 맞다, 진짜. 나 진짜 맞다. 나 진짜 이거 한다고 약속했다, 그지? 진짜, 진짜. 야, 너 진짜 잘했다. 정말이에요. 저 진짜 이거 한다고 했어요. 정말이에요. 정말 이거 한다고 약속했어. 여기 비디오에 약속했다고. 진짜. 아무리 생각해도 이게 이게 내가 진짜 옛날에 사전에서 한번 읽었는데 크랭크란 말이랑 비슷한 말이야. 근데 내가 크랭킹 약간 이렇게 크랭크 막 좋아서 조금씩 올라가게 틱틱틱 이런. 근데 또 인플레이션 레이트 ratchet 그건 약간 디그리 조금 오른 건 아닌데 조금 많이 오른 건데 ratchet 바이 디그리는 조금 오른 건데 어떻게 이래. 오 예스 마음에 드는데. 이거 진짜 내 힘으로 한 거예요. 정말이에요. 먼저 하겠다고 약속 진짜 했어. 왜냐면 근데 기분이 나쁘니까 틀리면 그냥 안 하려고 했지. 내가 틀린 거 인정하고. 그냥 그 빨간색 보기가 싫어. 왜냐면 다음 퍼포먼스에 영향을 준단 말이에요. 이건 쉽지. 그런 건 모르겠고 그냥 내가 절대적으로 알고 있으면 됐지. 내 knowledge면 됐지. My argument is not really about other people. I mean, how honestly I can learn something from my own experience. That's what counts. 예. 그것만 중요해. 내가 얼마나 정직하게 알고 있는지. 실제로 얼마나 알고 있나 이거를 하는 거지. 그거 안 죽었어. 진짜 빨리 하는 거. 아니요, 진짜 안 찾았어. 나 분명히 그거 하겠다고 약속했잖아. 진짜 약속했다. I made a firm promise. 그렇게 멘토 데맨드 많이 하는 거 아닌데. 잘못 해석한 게 아니잖아. 나 잘못 해석한 적 없어요. 걱정 마세요. I never misunderstand the contents because they can hear my voice. I was so obsessed with the paint thieves, and my obsession blinded me. That was the real reason. They can hear me. Don't worry. If they can actually figure out I got paint wrong, then they can definitely hear a million times I've been actually paying up on the door for paint thieves. 진짜 어차피 그런 소리까지 다 들어요. 내가 진짜 obsessive 그걸 생각하니까 갑자기 멀리 있으니까 그게 잘 안 보이는 거야. 사람이 몇 시간 하다 보면 자기 obsession이 답을 가리지. 지 생각 때문에 안 보이는 거겠지. 자기가 너무 그게 정답이라고 생각하니까 내가 그 생각 때문에 앞에 나온 게 답이 아닐 때가 있네. 그냥 그 생각을 했어요. 진짜로. 신기하다. 왜냐면 그거는 되게 예외거든요. 거의 앞에 나온 게 답이에요. 그리고 진짜 그렇게 잘하고 있었는데. Rite of passage and the ritual, the sentiment put out after the death of something or someone. No, don't worry, I'm actually well beyond that phase. Doesn't matter. Now I know everything would be spontaneous and I would never be beaten by anyone. I promise that. 왜냐면은 그때보다 엄청 많이 들교됐거든. 그때는 영어를 좀 안 하고 있어가지고. 근데 지금 이제 계속 할 것 같아. It's fine. I can prove it. 다른 데서도 마찬가지 dictionary.com, merriam-webster 다 남들보다 더 잘 받아올 수 있어요. Backfire. 그게 backfire 했지. Backward escape from gases. 그게 back 뒤로 firing 되는 거다, 그지? 다른 뜻으로. 또 하나 더 있었는데 backfire. 그거 말고 그 우리가 하는 it got backfired on me 그거 말고 다른 backfire 하나 더 있는데. entrant, entering 이라니까 isn't that one? Yeah, entrant c'est the French. It's an entering person. Entrant. NASA, National Aeronautic Space Association. No. Agency is that one. It's air travel, aeronautics. Sure, it's NASA. NASA is a paramedic. First responders. Doesn't matter. I'm always very consistent, only 0.1 percentile error as a margin of error. That's really acceptable as a profession. Person, right? Simulator. Training pilots, because you need to have a simulator. I do know that. Because you can never always fly. You need to have, before you've been actually trained to pilot alone. You need to have a simulating program to get you accustomed to rules and responsiveness. Sure. It's a rainy season, tell the truth. It's very tough to say that my vocabulary is second to anyone. because I'm being very flexible here. 이렇게 flexible하기 굉장히 힘들걸. Cheeky. Motivational insults, trying to at least stimulate the very Virgo nature. Keep pushing me on. I have no choice but to accept. I'm very much obliged to quit after a while. That's not true. What makes you really better? 두 시까지만 하자. 그 Nebula. 독일은 Nebel 아니지. Das ist nicht deutsches Nebel. Wirklich? Ja, Nebel ist Nebular. Ah, okay. Yeah. Non, c'est pas Bredouille. Bredouille 말고 그 Nebulous 한 거 말고. I'm really great. Don't worry. 절대로 안 까먹어요. 걱정 마세요. I have a better memory than other people. 후두답. That's not really twice. What do you mean by that? It's more than 4 times or 5 times greater. 뭐야, 2배라니. 5 times greater이지. 미쳤어. It's not inexplicable. Are you fucking crazy? I don't forget. Inexplicable. Not capable of being explained. 절대 안 까먹어요. 그리고 글 안에 있으면 한 번도 내가 한국어로 생각한 적이 없어. 필요 없어요. Is there any person who noticed that whenever I read something that I've been actually struggling with the words, especially in Korean? There's no chance I sold this 3 different articles from Elsa. I didn't. Even as a real natives, just dealing with the tiny words completely detached from the contextual hints would be somewhat tough. Newcomer, yeah. That's a French. Entrant. Quelqu'un qui sait entrer. C'est Sweden. What's that? TheFamilyTree.com, genealogy.com, or me and my family, whatever, 23.com. If I actually want to check that out to have a history analyzed. Who's that?
계신데요? 어떤 사실은 오늘 뭐 사무실 실사 공사만. 아, 제발 제발. 아, 양 어디 가나? 운동 가려고 했거든. 아, 그러면은 근데 지금 2시에 출발하려고 계획하고 있어. 이그 우리은행 가갖고 우리은행 신에 있는 거 같아. 그래. 그거 하는 거다 이름. 청약. 와. 아니 아니 그거 나중에 필요할 수도 있고 어차피 저금하는 거랑하고 빨리 내가 지금 네 대신으로 연락을 지금
싫어. 싫어. 이건 뭔데? 다른 뭔 순의 다른 뜻이 뭐 있어요? 모르는데 나. Dramatic speech delivered by single actor? No. 처음 본데. 헐. 이런 뜻이 있다니. Army unit smaller than a division is not one colony. 그건 이게 더 중요하다. Small organism of the same type living together. 이게 더 중요하지. 그 battalion이다. 야, 진짜 잘한다. 이거만 하면 거의 미국 애들 이긴 것 같지? 야, 니 좀 천진 것 같다. 아, 트와이스가 아니라, 아, 진짜 아닌데. 왜 트와이스밖에 안 돼? 말도 안 돼. It's really stable. Excuse me, you actually harassed me. I know my own independent meaning, totally unwavering. Have you not actually seen that from, what the dictionary.com or medieval? I mean, Merriam-Webster? I mean, it's really already more, quadrupled. Really quadrupled. 미쳤어. quadruple 넘겠다. Oh, no mistake, it's a quadruple. Excuse me, I really firmly know the non-plus one. Even ever since when Rachel Maddow mentioned it, I never forget it. What do you mean by that? No, that was like already 6 years ago. Non-plus a bewildered, and even actually with the stupefy, I've actually chosen the right one more than a million years, until there was a big dog who was just stomping on the floor, and I was just so bewildered by this type of loud noise that made me very disruptively disillusioned. I mean, illusioned, not disillusioned. I'm really great. I use less energy. It's a very obvious. No one would say that. 훨씬 더 에너지 작게 쓰고 있지. 하하하.